Hello, hello. There we go. Let's start off with the old right, okay. The purple works. Thanks for that. And I need to change my volume. It's time. Default volume, default audio onto my headset. There you go. Right, we're here, Dumpster, we're here. We're finally gonna play Crash Bandicoot. Hey Jody, welcome in, dude. How's Jody doing? How is Jody doing? Jody Dreaming doing?
Marvelous.
I won't be telling you any tips, even if you ask. Okay? It's your fault if I don't like it then. Now, I try to only ask things that are more along the lines of not exactly what to do, but stuff like, does this item do this? Am I wrong in thinking blah blah blah? Hopefully won't be asking too many things like that, but more mechanical based questions, I should say. I watched this before and it looked awesome. Yeah, I'm good, Jody. I'm good. Bit warm. Yeah, I noticed it started off like halfway in a mission. Hey, Church, welcome in. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Also, it looks like my camera's a bit dark at the minute. Welcome in, Church. I am gonna fumble around in this game and it's gonna be painful for all the pros out there. That's what I thought, Dunster, as well. And then you've obviously got Zero from Code Geass mixed in somehow. We'll figure out where Zero comes in. What is that emote? A treasure chest. Hail Britannia. Right. There we go. The 8th of the 31st month. What? Audio levels okay for everyone? Yeah, there you go.
Can't even scratch them. What's happening? Who's in control of those things?
Oh.
Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division. We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig.
I'm sure it'll get louder, to be honest. I will pop it up a little bit more though. Teeny bit. And I slipped over the pomegranates. Pomegranate juice everywhere.
This is awful. What happened here?
This is not a good class field trip.
Oh, terrible.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided
Is that Laxus?
us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't. How can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
He was a bit close to the mic, wasn't he?
We don't know if reinforcements are on the way. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Green's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try.
I'm not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears. All right. Reen, you and the rest of Group A are with me. Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the
I'm wondering if this is some form of like Final Fantasy VIII Seed Academy military school situation.
This is an actual combat situation.
If not, then the field trip's gone to the wrong place.
From each of
Yes, sir. All right, Class 7. Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test. Understood.
We only learned about history and geography, bit of maths. Right, turbo mode and dash. They're the buttons I need. Whee! Yeah, we need a rest. Let's have a quick rest. Oh.
Here they come.
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it.
Very well, I will serve as your...
Alright, so we got arts and crafts, attack, item and run, and move. Well, she's got a wand, so mage. Arts. Can I... Does this have to be on a target, or can I move it around naturally? That seems to be hitting 3. I love area-based attacks that you can move like that. Oh. Oh.
My turn.
Let's see, you got Frost Edge.
Arcus.
My turn.
Standard attack for you.
My turn.
Crafts. Treasure sword. Seals foes in ice, then shatters it. Nice. Oh, there's a line between those two characters.
Know your place.
I wonder if that's going to be the same situation. Yeah, there's a tiny line between those two. Should we cross the streams?
Go!
Aster Flare. Models an enemy's cognitive abilities with flame. Release several magic blades. That's pretty cool. Does that? It looks like we can't hit our own allies with these kind of attacks, which is definitely useful.
Gleaming Star.
My turn. I'm breaking the code.
Here we go! Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Golden Sphere. Okay.
My turn.
Go!
Oh, turbo mode's on. I was thinking it was a bit fast. Nice. I like that battle style. Certain spells are on target, some are movable. Holding turbo already. I didn't realise it was still on. Yeah, sound effects aren't turboed in battle for some reason. That's good. I like it when audio isn't affected by the turbo. You can press start during any attack and skip it. Okay. Reen, Emma, Jusis, Sarah, Laura, Gaius. Sepith. Different kinds of currency. Elemental currency.
No doubt about it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group. And a real pain to deal with, too. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
Okay. I want to battle it though. I suppose that's just to keep it at bay.
My turn.
I need to learn. I need to figure out the timing between these, because some of them work straight away. Is EP the timing? Surely that's like the mana, right? The mana cost. EP is the timing. So the smaller the EP. EP is like mana, CP is like skill points. Okay. Is there any way for me to see how fast a move works? Top left. Right. So if I did airstrike, it would happen after. Right, I see. It would happen after the instructor.
Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
Right, got it. Thank you. I thought the top left was just gonna show me like, you know, like in Final Fantasy X where it tells you when your next turn is. Well, I suppose it will do that as well.
Go! Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
A bit overboard there, Mrs. Treep.
Let's see you live through this. Plasma Storm!
Holy fuck! 17,000 damage? That's probably nothing, really, is it? Actually, if you strike it from behind in the overworld, you get the battle advantage. Some characters can just strike them to get the advantage. I see. That's what that's what I was thinking. Like if I hit it, I'd get like first hit, but it makes sense that I need to strike from behind. That's cool. S-Craft uses all your CP though, so it's kind of like Limit Break. Yeah. Come on. Damn it.
You're in.
Okay.
Yeah, she has no CP now. Is CP something that goes up in the battle? I'm sure the game will tell me all this.
Arcus, activate.
Here we go! Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Can I move? Yeah, her CP's went up.
I'll handle this.
Right. Yeah.
Arcus, activate.
Oh, he went straight away there.
My turn. Okay, burn in daylight.
Is this the way it came from? I cannot tell. Yeah. They really need to get that hole in the middle of the corridor fixed.
Bring it on! My turn.
Demonic Scythe.
Yeah.
Is there a fundamental difference between arts and crafts?
Arcus, activate.
I'll handle this.
Well, the guard slipped over some pomegranates.
Okay.
Like his art's all magic based.
Arcus, activate.
Crafts are abilities unique to a character. Arts are like materia which anyone can equip. Right. I got a feeling if I set up an attack and then the enemies move out of it, I won't hit everyone like that. Like the enemies could move out of the range before my attack activates.
My turn.
Right, so she's got detector. Sure, let's analyze.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. complete.
Crosser instant. Right. Elemental efficiency. So there's only 4 elements. There's a lot of statuses.
My turn.
Very well.
Thanks.
My turn.
Wait, I thought I was supposed to be giving her CP.
Okay, burning daylight.
Oh, CP region. Who organises the stock like this? Through the beams. Warehouse delivery guys are getting fired.
Where are we?
This must be Corellia Academy. You can see Crossbell State on the other side.
There.
I really hope the B team's piloting one of those.
Those are...
Hey Leon, welcome in dude. Good to see you today. I'm approaching the end of the second game.
The railway guns.
They're enormous.
Damn. How did they manage to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target.
Instructor.
Well, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
The 2 other characters can be swapped and during battle as well. Oh nice.
Ugh, you don't have to
I like the rotating spanners.
We need to take these things out fast.
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
I liked the blue haired girl until she started talking.
Here they come! Be careful, everyone!
My turn.
She was my favourite simply because of her blue hair, and now she may be not my favourite. So I can move in and out characters. R1. Confirm.
Counting on you.
Understood.
Understood.
Marcus, activate.
It's my turn!
Alright.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
I'm sorry, you weren't any trouble. I just wanted to see the other guys. Earthquake, is that really gonna do anything? That did nothing. Let's swap her back in for a sec.
Sorry.
I'll take it from here. compromising the enemy's vitals.
How is everyone? I'm doing good. How are you, Leon? Says that as I've got a desktop photo of her. I like her, but I didn't expect that voice. Laura is key in most of my battles. Is that the blue haired girl? Elemental efficiency. 100 is neutral, right? Is 150 mean that they are weak to lightning or resist lightning? I'm guessing that they resist 50% lightning. $100 is neutral, 150 is 1.5 whatever. Oh, so they're weak to it. Okay, good. Thank you. That's what I needed to figure out. Surprised the delay doesn't change depending on how far I move.
Very well. Arcus, activate.
All good?
Right.
Oh, the blue haired girl's got the water and ice moves as well. I was just speaking into using the mic. Oh, is it ground? So is lightning green? Well, fair enough. I do not like that. That's gonna irk me a lot. Oh. So a 20% burn chance means 30% burn. What? Lightning / wind are green. That makes a bit more sense, I suppose. So they're weak to earth, but I don't know if that's going to actually hit them because they're not touching the floor, and that seems like a quake attack.
Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Teach, come back out.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
All right, let's get this started.
Right, the crafts are non-elemental things, maybe. Lightning charge. Attacks with bullets and lightning. Maybe they're not non-elemental. Do I do more damage from behind the enemy? I don't think that hit them, did it? No. Hey, Sushi, welcome in, dude. The sigh of relief I gave when I went to the skill level person in Disgaea before to finally get AoE magic. When you told me I had to level it up, I was like, oh, I am leveling it up. I'm using it all the time. It's level 42. Why isn't it growing? Finally. Resist? Maybe, oh, maybe it was a status that they resisted.
Arcus, activate.
Very well. Arcus, activate.
Welcome, Reaper. So many skill options. Right, that definitely hit it.
My turn. Counting on you.
I'll take it from here.
She's linked. Let's try this. Oh. Alexander, is this you? Alexander with Delta Beam?
Rest in peace.
This game really throws you in the fucking deep end.
Behold, my most powerful striker! Radiant blade dance!
Nice.
My turn.
What's yours look like? Show me yours. Hey, Sama.
You're in the shoe.
No, read behind. Right. Imagine if you had to get to 99 every time for more AoE. Pain. What are you, Sama? Sushi Reaper. And a prequel can be a bit paralyzing because you have a lot you can use. Prologue, right here. Mr. Gun's spell. There's one down. One of my guys is almost down.
It's my turn.
I'm doing this battle as if there's as if this is the last battle that I do. Using all the CP.
Flames, gather on my blade. That's the power of the 8 weeks.
The power of the what? I got things and stuff. The power of it. Oh, of his PP.
A self-destruct mechanism. Is there cowardice and no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to.
Where's Laxus gone? They're using their power of the PPs.
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't!
Okay. Assuming this is the end of the prologue. Interesting. Then Frieza kills Krillin. I added like 10 more encounter things as well. There's a lot on this list so far. Oh, well, at least it was just a smooth bit.
So you know, once you built the campsite, the first resident, the first person that comes to visit it is always a smug villager.
Alright.
Like, always. So I was really, really hoping I could get that one. Beardo again this time, and I didn't. But Kurlos, he's a shit.
Is that worse?
No, he's not too bad, but he looks a bit ridiculous.
You want Lionel, didn't you?
Do you know what I mean? Just to put my finger up to the height, I was kind of hoping I'd get Raymond. Because everyone goes fucking island hunting for hours to get him, and then gonna keep running around.
Yeah. Today I learned Dagger has Odin's sword ability, that is instant kill cutscene thing. Use the Digivice on a Swanna. Did you Digivolve your duck? BRB in 10. No worries, dude. 5 months earlier. Okay. That doesn't look very aerodynamic. What have you been up to today, Sush?
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This train is bound for Bereahard via Keldic. The next stop is Trista. We will be stopped at Trista for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
Almost there. Man, spring's really in full bloom here, huh? Back home, there was still so much snow on the ground, I hardly even realized it.
Contemplating Sudoku because of my godforsaken phone. Oh yeah. Are you gonna save up for a new one? I'm sure your 8-year-old brother has one. Steal his.
those Lino flowers? I've never seen so many all blossoming at once. I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home. But yeah, I think I'm going to like it.
Wait, this isn't anime. Their collision should have immediately forced his hand onto her boobs in some crazy way.
Whoa, sorry about that. Are you okay? I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Don't worry about it. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers. It's really a pretty town though, isn't it? Just like a postcard.
Yeah, I guess that's the magic of springtime for you. I hope everything in your case is okay.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
Yeah, but now that you mention it, almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red. I didn't really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake. Maybe it means we'll end up being classmates.
All the red people have to fight each other. Only one red student can survive.
I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
That's how the red Power Ranger gets chosen.
I totally forgot to ask her name.
I get paid a week tomorrow. Putting all my money into getting one then. Style looks like a Tales of game. A little bit, yeah.
Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into each other later. She's right though. It is weird that there are so few of us in red. That orbment they sent with the uniform is pretty strange too. Sure looks a lot fancier than your standard issue orbment, that's for sure.
Orbment.
Guess there's no point in racking my brain over
It's a
it.
Trails of game.
Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's military academy is on the north side of town. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
Be early, like a nerd. Both styles play very different. Leon, SQ. Oh, Leon, you'll be happy to know that my son drew a lion and named it Leon. It's spelt the same way that your name is spelt. I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but it was Leon the Lion. Oh, I like that. I will need that. Head to Thor's military academy. Is there any way to change the month and the day around to a system that makes sense? Yeah, we got the turbo, we got dash as well. Whee! Radio station. A cafe, a pawn shop, a radio station, bookstore, a girl in green, townsfolk. Oh no. There we go. Much better. Crazy inverted controls. For weirdos. Not taking the bait. Oh. We can be religious in this town.
Seems like it's about the same size as the one back home.
I didn't realise he had tattoos.
Oh, I guess someone's already here. Hmm?
Sorry. Am I in your way?
Oh, no, not at all.
Good, good. If you'll excuse me then.
That's one tall guy. And judging by his complexion, I don't think he's from Erebone, but he's wearing a red uniform too. Just like me and that girl. Oh well. While I'm here, I might as well get in a prayer for the start of the school year.
Who do we pray to? Zeus? Spider-Man? Thor, I suppose? As I... Next time he should draw a cat. The name will start with S and end with Q. 2 alphabets. I want to be a cat. I have no idea what I just read.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your
Look at his
studies
mouth.
and your training.
You guys see his mouth move?
Thank you.
Look at it.
Chris.
The mouth in turbo mode's funny.
I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Understood, milady. Oh, please excuse my rudeness, young sir. It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Oh. Thank you very much. I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part.
What? Did he?
That means the girl with him must have been a noble. She did have a certain dignity about her.
Do we romance people in this game? Is there a dating simulation built into this? I'm jealous Leon is the chosen one. That's cute though. In all fairness, I think Kane was just amused that it was like a word, like a play on words. Leon the Lion. Because he was telling me exactly how he's spelling it. Welcome back. We completed it. We started again just so you can watch it. It's in the game, but it plays no part really outside it. a couple of scenes. I
Founded
wish
by the
the
legendary
romance
Emperor
is
Dracos
forced upon
himself.
you in all 3 games, I think. Oh, I'm very glad that it isn't. Don't get me wrong, I like the option,
Thank
but
you.
having it forced is never good.
Much obliged.
Tuck your shirt in, you vagabond.
You'll allow me to take your luggage?
That won't be necessary. I prefer to avoid standing out too much.
But, sir...
This isn't open for debate. Take whatever rest you need, then return to Berea Hard.
As you wish. May your time
I'll
spent
show
in these
everybody.
hallowed halls be all
Digimon are real.
Just take care of yourself.
Wow, an Orbital limousine. And one of Reinford's fanciest models, too. Looks like even Erebonia's upper crust send their children here.
This game wasn't originally on the PS4, right?
Welcome to Thor's Military Academy. Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them. That make you Green Schwarzer, right?
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This guy better be called Sid.
But how do you know me?
It's a long story.
Normal Liam. It was on PS Vita.
Don't sweat the details right now.
I'm not too sure. Mr. Dumpster Player 2, is that right? I'm not sure.
Is that your weapon you've got wrapped up? I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Thanks. You should be able to return it to you
Well,
before long.
black-haired boy
Miss it.
Reen has failed his first test to give his weapon away to a stranger.
It's going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at
He's
Thor's.
flunked.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
I guess those two must be second years. That girl definitely looked younger than me, though. What was that about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last student to check in, am I? Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though. Well, here's to the start of a great 2 years.
Now, if I may, I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history. Thor's Military Academy was founded almost 220 years ago. Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Dracos. The very same emperor who ended the War of the Lions.
There's no
and
two
returned
red
prosperity to
coat
the
people
Erebonian
sitting
Empire.
next to each other.
30 years after becoming emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution. It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war.
All of the green coat people, they all have almost the exact same hair.
But with the mechanization
Oh,
of the
I like Doc.
military, many of
The
our
blue hair and the blue
graduates now
beard.
pursue careers outside the army.
Science teacher?
Our mission, however, remains the same. To prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Dracos' famous mandate.
I've never played that game, Sama.
Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Though much has happened these past 2¼ centuries, the world is still the domain of the young. Yet still the question remains, what qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation? I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
The foundation of the world, huh?
No pressure, right?
Oh.
No kidding. Though, this is Dreikel's the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy road. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do. I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
Rean Schwarzer. Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean.
It means main characters.
Most of the other students are wearing green. Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
Looks that way. Though...
Something wrong?
Nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony. Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook. There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either. I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right, students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please. By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking?
You guys are the test subjects this year.
That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students. But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
This is out of the ordinary. My father will hear about this.
What?
Did you mean an orientation exercise?
No.
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough.
My parents paid for the school fund.
Right this way.
Give me my education. Spot on, Vince.
Looks like we're gonna
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
Racist bastard school. Thor's are doing online classes now.
What is this place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
What does she even want us to do here?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what awaits us.
This place looks like some old haunted...
Now that you mention it, it kinda does. I think this is everyone. I guess we really are part of the same class.
She gonna inject us with Mako? Are we the super soldiers?
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yeah. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than you did, though.
You okay, sweetie?
I'm just happy
You didn't
all our
finish your
work's paying
lunch.
I'd hate to have put any years worth
We
of
do,
effort
somewhere.
for nothing.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Says the master. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted
Yes,
with
please.
each and everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, you know one of them?
Just a soften.
Wait. No, not these ones.
Bandana
too.
Ed
Stop
boy.
flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on. Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido? Did you just sneer at me?
Add 1 to that number.
You didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Well, look who finally made
At
it.
a military school,
Nice work.
parents demand refund. I'm sure this is just a prank from the school. Yeah, Bandana Ed boy has infinite ammo. +1 for having LGBT character. -2 because she's a perv. Why -2 because of that?
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go. So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this fledgling class.
Now you sound the part of the student council president.
Guess she's going all in.
Well, they'd be in for a pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. Everything's ready over there, right?
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked. Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
Same here. They've got no idea what they're being tossed into. The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year. Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of.
So I was right, it isn't. They are just the experiments. God damn it. It's +100 because she's a perv.
The name's Sarah Valestine. I'm the instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year. Glad to finally meet you.
Wait, Class 7?
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy, and that students were split among them based on their social
Super secret class
and
to keep the enemy guessing.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thor's entrance exam. Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners. And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class.
But we're 7.
Fittingly titled, Class 7. And in Class 7, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
This must be some kind of joke. And why is this the first I've heard of it?
I guess he's noble.
Well, who are you again?
Machias Regnitz. And with all due respect, Instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this. Must I be forced to spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
Oh, wait.
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right? Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Just get along? And how would you propose we do that?
He's definitely a noble.
What's your problem?
He had a butler.
Oh, nothing much.
And the blue-haired girl.
I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom. Please, milord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Eustace Alberea.
Johnny.
Not that I'd expect the name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
The son of Duke Alberea, Lord of the Kreutzen province in the southeast.
Well, you don't get much more noble than that.
Interesting. I'd heard the
She's going to be
rumors.
better nobility, isn't she?
Do you expect me to be impressed? Your family lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
Okay, that's enough. I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier? What exactly does that involve?
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
Nothing gets by you, does it?
Your job is to find your weapons again.
But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
What?
Oh, crap. What?
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that.
Anko, don't. Not with the kunai.
What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
No, Anko, don't do it. Hey, Katie, thank you for the raid. Another.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, what just happened?
The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath
That's
the
fine.
grounds
I
there?
appreciate it either way.
What does that woman think she's playing at?
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Hey, Rean, are you...
He's immediately my least favourite.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. That's what I called before. Let's just leave it like that for a little bit. I literally called this as soon as I saw them. Didn't he do a nice jump?
Oh, what happened? Huh?
Well, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm...
Don't apologise for her falling on you.
Still, I'm just...
Ugh, I hate that. She fell on him, so she slaps him.
Wow, it's just not your day, is it?
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve. I hope.
He immediately apologised as well, even though it wasn't his fault.
What is this place anyway?
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables. Huh?
Is this?
We all have They've all got digivices.
Coming from the devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle.
Hey, Mr. Kawaii, welcome back, dude.
Is that Miss Valentine?
Oh yeah, he did jump like
So
down. Maybe he did it on purpose.
Don't tell me these things are...
New model
Either way.
made through partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus.
Yes, please. Ketchup. Blue.
That means they'll allow us to use art.
How you doing, Mr. Kawaii?
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use art, which is why I prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you. The weapons you brought are all here too. Each packaged neatly along a little box containing a quartz.
A tag and a crest.
Yours, and try setting the quartz into your art.
Vince. Shush.
Is this?
Thank you, sweetie.
let's see. Mine is...
The one in a bandage rather than a nice box.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
Vince, eating after dinner? What has the internet celebrity lifestyle done to you? Hey, I don't often eat after dinner, but it's ice cream and I'm warm. I didn't, because we had gatto in the freezer and I didn't know what was gonna happen.
What's this?
We've got a gatto.
That's called a master course.
Okay, quickly turn my camera off because I'm not even going to be in it while I'm eating anyway.
If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts.
Okay.
Go on, give it a try.
Materia slots. So those coloured crystals that I'm getting after the battle turn into the ones that I can socket. No, I don't share food, sorry. Exactly.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus. Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features.
Right, okay.
But I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once.
You wouldn't want to bombard me with too much info at once. That's why the start of the game was 5 months into the fucking story. And I had a million abilities.
Since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, when you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon. It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll
I hope
get
there's
lost
enemies that
at
aren't
least
robots.
once. But when you find the exit, you'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse. There are monsters wandering around, though, so don't let your guard down, even for a moment. With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise.
Sorry, Teach. I'm eating ice cream.
Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of
What?
charge. On the cheek, of course.
Okay. This woman's definitely getting fired after this year, right? Just the first day, mix the nobles and the commoners, throw them into a pit, and then kiss them. Yeah, give me a smooch, Sensei. It's like, fuck this, I'm getting the kiss.
I don't think she's joking.
And just
Oh,
where
he's
do
got
you
some
think-
slippy
were you
shoes.
planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, would give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all. Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could. After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell?
Can I set it an auto
Asking your
for the
High
text?
Excellency to deign to help us. If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class system dragging me down.
The noble can't even tuck his shirt in. Did his butler forget to do that for him?
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine. It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as... well... I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way. So, shall we be off? I'm certain
Immediately
that you're
splitting
doing
agendas
fine,
up.
but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Not such a
Hmm?
hot first
Yes, thank
impression
you.
there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later.
Silver hair? Some kind of prodigy? Most likely. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing as well, Jodie. She didn't fall for the trap. She's small and has silver hair. Maybe even the teacher's younger sister.
Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me.
Just like Killua. Killua. I've been playing Disgaea with Killia as well, so. Maybe her dad went grey at 22 too.
I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to.
Great, I got the boring too.
I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Elliot Craig.
No one cares about Elliot Craig, right?
Of course. What?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of...
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no, it's an ornament.
Both, actually. It's an orbital staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development.
Neither have I. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yet. But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Reen.
Oh.
It's a sword.
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an eastern style of saber called Itachi. Any way you slice it, though, it's basically a longsword.
It's definitely a saber.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough.
I think I can manage that. Let's take it slow and steady, though.
Yeah, let the other guys clear out the monsters for us. You can change the character lead in the party in the camp menu or the field map by pressing L1. Triple advantage, walk into a fainted enemy. Stunned enemy, enemy from behind. The front, and enemy walks into you from behind. Let's skip let's skip the dialogue, Vince.
It's my turn. Leave it to me.
My turn.
All right.
I didn't skip the dialogue.
Yikes! A monster!
Huh, never seen this kind before.
Looks like a flying feline. Careful, everyone.
Winds, give us your blessing.
I really don't understand why it's given us all this after the battles that we've already done. Still separate from the target. Arts can be cast without any casting time or EP consumption. Nice.
Here we go.
Yeah, you did. You didn't let them finish their last two sentences. Oh well. I think that the prologue could have been a bit easier, but I don't mind diving straight in. I don't mind that. I think it should just not have the battles, or have the battles like autoplay. Like having that much battle, and it wasn't like immediate win kind of battle either. I don't know. For dealing and receiving damage, you will gain craft points. You can use these points to perform crafts. Crafts are special combat skills unique to each character, and your crafts are gained by leveling up. Okay, do you have any crafts? You've got Resounding Beat. Boost defense of all allies by 25% and heals by 30% HP every turn. Gale Stinger. Launches a blast of wind forwards. Cannon balance. Not really much I can do right now.
My turn.
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, counter.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
You'll see things on crafts and spells like line set. Those refer to the area. Resonant Beat was key for me. S means small, area medium, Yeah.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
You can now view the active voice and monster guide tabs from your notebook. Active voice records. The active voice record lists the last 50 active voice lines. Oh, right, okay. The monster guide automatically records information on monsters you fought, serving as valuable reference. Are the monsters all on screen then, I assume?
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
There are several varieties of materia that can be used with Arcus augments. Quartz that enable you to use specific arts, quartz that increase your stats, quartz with multiple functions. Recover HP while walking around, enables use of tear and terror. Or terror. Swapped. That's cool. It makes sense because he's got blue hair and he's got orange hair. Have needle shot.
All right.
Okay. Did the other guys just not want to loot? Hey Nish, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you, dude? Orbit charging stations like this are often found left behind by some kindly explorer in particularly dangerous areas. If you encounter one, walk up to it, press X button, select best restore. Yeah, we know this because we've used 2 of them already. Oh, he may be better to walk around as.
Here we go. Leave it to me. Go.
Damn it. You're gonna do the trilogy for this game. Depends if I like this one enough. It's good so far. Have you played all 3 of them, Nish? So his normal attack is magic damage.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight.
That's a kind of magic which requires an augment to use. They can be used by setting a quartz or master quartz into an augment. Arts require time to cast and consume EP when used. This shows how effective arts of each element will be against an enemy. Like earth, water, fire and wind. But do I have... That's wonderful, but I don't have a way to scan them, do I? Oh, view.
Focus activate.
Leave it to me.
So the main thing that I equipped also gives you an art as well.
Arcus, activate.
Nice. What's the PS4 USB dongle brand? Looking on Amazon, some look a bit fake. It was Sony. It was official PlayStation, but remember it was super expensive last time I looked. The one I got has the PlayStation logo on it. I'm not sure if you, but yeah, and it's very angular. It's like a wedge. Works perfectly. I'm sure there's third-party ones that work just as well. Elliot has a craft that can as well. Is Elliot the ginger kid? Is this guy Elliot? £90? Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? You know these PS dongles that I got? Yeah. They were £20 when I got them, they're now £90.
What the shit?
I know. I checked his craft. You mean later on he gets one, right?
Arcus, activate. My turn.
I know. I'm glad I got two when I did. I'm sure there's going to be ones that work just as well though.
Right. It's my turn. Go.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Did all the other guys just leave these monsters for me? Damn it. He got me, didn't he? Yep.
He snuck up on us.
Right now, I'll see what Dumpster was saying about 20 and 30%. I'm completely surrounded already. How do I already know about this enemy? Slashes foe while dashing by them. Oh, I've got AoE. Nice. Right, so I dashed. Yeah, I'm out. I want to do that. At the same time, I feel like I should do the regen. Ah, never mind. He's the one I want to heal the most.
Arcus, activate. My turn.
That's awesome.
My turn. Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Go on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh.
My turn.
It's my turn. There.
Okay.
We're unbeatable.
Got extra XP. Why? Double kill. Triple counter and overkill. Yeah, so the first one, you also gain info on them just by attacking them. That's the first time I encountered that thing though. Well, I'm trying to use PS4 remote play on the computer to stream, but you need to be wired up or use a dongle. I'd suggest using a wire anyway, but remote play always seemed to be a bit laggy in my opinion. Depending on the game, maybe it doesn't matter if it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh game, like a card game or turn-based game, but it may be a bit laggy. My controller is socketed. The socket is very flimsy and disconnects all the time. I see. Later on he'll get Scancraft. For now you can get all you can get are battle scopes that sometimes drop from pots. Okay, like a usable item that scans. Like how the insect monster chilling in the hallway like nothing's happening. Use craft shit, I said. I wouldn't backseat. So you said stream straight from the PS4? Don't have a capture card. Yeah, PS4 has built-in streaming. You'd have to get a specific camera for it if you wanted your camera on, but maybe a USB camera would work with it, I'm not sure, but yeah, you can stream directly from the PlayStation 4. No OBS, it'd be very different.
Elliot, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my
I already dislike Elliot so much.
legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
Everyone in this class is the same age, right?
You need a hand?
No, I'll be
Within
fine.
a year's difference or
There
something.
we go.
Look out.
Elliot!
Huh?
Just like normal school.
No!
Oh, someone's got a gun.
Looks like I made it just in time.
Wait.
Thank Adios for that.
Okay.
Oh, it's you.
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse.
Is
So
it
I
Elliot
just
a
wanted to
noble
say,
as well?
I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
Fee is 2 years younger, I believe. Yep, there we go.
Water under the bridge.
Jodie, you were right with the prodigy.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll...
But there's a full heal just around the corner.
I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you. I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it...
Sure thing.
The name's Rean Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Rean?
Well, let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins, so I guess we're all on equal standing.
Well, now that's a relief.
I still think Elliot is noble.
Somewhat concerned
Look at the way
about
he's
girls, as
standing.
You might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
I return. Ready to go, Sushi.
What's a place like this?
It's a fight they want.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Go!
It's my turn.
There's no way, Owie. He's out of the team. Wow. They don't like him, do they?
Give it up, everyone.
Won't give up.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Oh, his normal attack is AoE. Okie dokie.
All right, let's keep going.
This is coming. This tablet sucks ass.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Right.
It's my attack. My turn.
Leave it to me. There. Together. We're unbeatable.
Unscathed. Is overkill just like overkill in Final Fantasy X-2, where you just like deal an extraordinarily large amount of damage when you kill them?
Right. All right.
Just getting started.
Yeah. I like overkill. Overkill was a cool system.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
What a great song.
It's my turn.
Right.
My turn.
Right.
What has he got? Earth. They take slightly extra damage from Earth.
Arcus activate!
Here we go.
Right. Is everybody okay?
Just his normal attack was pretty damn good. There's bonus XP rate for overkill. Yeah, that's what I was reading it from, yeah. Unscathed overkill first strike.
It's my turn. Right. I've got this.
Right.
All right. Right. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that.
No enemies will get to me.
Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that.
Back off! No!
Stay on guard and don't get cocky. Go. There. It's my turn. Leave it to me. Go. There.
My turn. Oh, we did it.
Easy busy. Fire and blanks.
Here we go.
Other
We
classmates?
meet again?
Right, I'm going back to bed.
1988.
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
I'm glad the four of you are on.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Laura S. Arcade, from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. Legram?
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, but other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
Wait. So your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram.
Viscount.
Do you take issue with that?
No, not at all.
Magius, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios' eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if... say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
We are all royalty. Viscount biscuits, yep. Marcus and Elisa are very useful for getting sneak attacks. Right, okay.
Like Laura,
You seemed pretty useless that time.
of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam.
Can I get other outfits?
Man,
You must be quite the prodigy.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool. You got an orbital staff too. Yours looks different from mine, though.
Mine is healing magic. Yes, but not many. As long as I can get them looking a bit different.
We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay.
I assume I can't change my weapon.
R from Ruhr. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you. Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
Bait them to the edge of their patio. Patrol radius.
The Reinford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right?
Don't talk to me, pervert.
I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay, I don't like her.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best.
You needn't to be concerned about that.
I beg your pardon?
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be off?
Is that sword just in her skirt pocket now?
All right.
Oh, and the bow. Ah, and the staff right up the ass. Gotta love hammer space.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It was clearly an accident. Everyone could see that. But I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves? And there are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
Cloud has left the chat. What?
I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Grumble Pans.
She really wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt she drags around a sword that big just for show.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
Hello, Grumble.
She's taller and sturdier than I am. Though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat. The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire. And her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master. I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow, interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reem. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl.
I guess he's more speed-based and she's more power-based. Like Orin and Tidus. Nothing wrong with a staff up the ass every now and then.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass. He can rot down here.
Come on now. That's no way to treat someone you just met.
Looks like the path splits. Which way do you think we should go?
Right. Leave it to feel a little wind blowing from the east. The exit's that way.
So they've got a radius which they
There. Right.
never mind.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Do 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 do.
There.
It's my turn.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
turn.
Dink.
We'll cut our own path. I've got this.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Treasure chest.
I could just like knock it over or reach in, but no, infinite ammo. Gotta use it. Found tear in chest. Recovery 1 HP small, heals small amount of HP with the power of water. Okay.
Wind's behind. My turn. Let's go. Arcus.
My turn. Arcus activate.
It's my turn. Right.
Oh, I didn't expect that one to kill it. So his attack just went on a random guy.
Right.
Leave it to me.
I don't know if I'm unscathed. Yeah. The sword can shoot? No? I was using a gun guy.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
You're pretty sharp.
Oh. It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, Fee Clausel. That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, what? Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
What just happened?
Wow. She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick on her feet. Guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she... Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come...
Eat that! Enemies ahead!
Leave it to me.
Have to fight!
My turn. Arcus.
My turn!
It's my turn. Go.
Dink.
Okay, safe for now.
Go. It's my turn. Right. Eat that.
Damn it.
Bring it on. My turn. Arcus.
Activate! Arcus activate!
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Is everybody okay?
I've got this.
My turn!
Keep pressing that to like rotate the camera.
Leave it to me.
Do you hear that?
Someone's fighting up ahead. Come on. Rean!
Wait for me!
Incredible.
That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right. That's court fencing, an agile style favored by the nobility. And judging by his poise, he's no amateur.
Did you need something?
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship. I'm Rean Schwarzer. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself earlier.
I'm Elliot Craig.
Guys, Warzel. Nice to meet you.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Eustace Alberea. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common man. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
What the hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, it's a wonder you don't pop. And you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't you?
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital.
Yeah.
And this headstrong...
What are you doing? You know I can only dish it.
Off that old block. Pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being born.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
Magius!
I know he's taunting you, but lashing out at him isn't going to solve anything. And Eustace, don't you think that was a little uncalled for?
I wasn't the one who started this.
Let me... Damn it, just let me go already! I'm sorry, okay? Just... leave me alone for a while. You guys should just go on ahead with it.
Oh.
I think you went a little too far, Eustace. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It would seem I still have much to learn.
Huh?
You look shocked. Why?
Well, you're the son of Duke Alberea, right? I wasn't expecting the son of a noble to admit he was wrong. Wait, no, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
There's no need to address me so formally. We may come from different social spheres, but here at this academy, we're supposed to be on equal standing. Or so the idea goes, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yes, I'm with you all the way.
Is class really that big a deal here in the Empire?
It is. This country has a long history, and the class system has been one of its central institutions for most of that. So what are you going to do, Eustace?
I like Mako Tsunami so far. He seems pretty chill.
Machias said to go with you, but I don't want to press you into coming along if you don't want to.
I was intending to press on to the exit by myself. But I'd prefer not to mimic the actions of his ilk, so I'll accompany you.
What? I'm just surprised we're worthy of your... I mean, I'm looking forward to having...
Let's just go with that.
We should get moving then.
They're both green. So these primarily wind-based master quartz.
Very well.
Okay.
Arcus activated.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
What? Try again.
My turn.
You can sort the Master Quartz on characters aside from Juicius for now. You can reassign Master Quartz as you see fit, by the way. Yeah, I have. I did immediately. I swapped Elliot and Reen's Master Quartz like straight away. Water Element Master Quartz increases potency of healing arts, and he's got a healing one as well. Fire Element Master Quartz, killing enemies restores CP. Launches sharp pointed boulders at enemy. So, see, the element of this one is earth, right? That's not the same as this one, right? This is a lot more golden. A lot brighter. Is it the same element? Just like stronger, maybe? Or is this like a light elemental? Is the light and dark? Nope.
I don't know how to break the ice.
Golden sphere is space. Oh.
That's my turn.
See, I don't see it as an element, so I'm not sure what it means. If I assume it's non-elemental. Oh, I've learnt a new one. Motivate. Encouraging shout to rouse allies to battle.
My turn.
Arcus activate.
Is everybody okay?
Ooh, triple kill, unscathed, and first strike. 1.6, nice. That's the way forwards, so what's up here? Oh no, maybe it isn't the way forwards.
Here we go. Let's go.
My turn. Arcus activate.
I'll handle this.
Arcus activate.
Let's keep moving.
There are 3 other elements: time, black, space, gold, mirage, white. Okay. Besides the weapons and their crafts, I assume everyone's pretty much the same. Oh, I'm looking at the level bar thinking that they're low on health. What other games do you play, Church? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, the weapons don't have elements, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Love Reen starting quartz, great for farming. What, the fire one?
I'll handle this.
My turn. All right.
Damn it. Oh, run out of EP.
My turn.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Not sure about stats to be honest. Fire one, yeah, lets you spam crafts for days. Let's have a double check at it. Killing enemies restores CP. I mean, everyone's got pretty good CP.
Now's our chance. We can
My
do
turn.
this.
I'll handle that.
Leave it to me. There. Together. We're unbeatable.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Evade. Yeah, I thought that as soon as I saw it, I was like, arts and crafts, I get it. So, I was trying to fix PSBS. What did you ask? God knows. I asked what other games Church plays.
Hey, are we...
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
Asked if all the characters are the same besides the weapons, yeah.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
I assume their limit break thing is going to be different as well. The special
It's
craft.
a complete waste of time. Pointless busy work at best.
They have different augment allowances. Oh, so that never changes. That's to do with their weapon, right?
Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits. What was all that business
What I mean
about
by this is, like,
anyway?
could I just choose who I want as my healer and who I want as the one who deals ice damage, etc.
Good question. You've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
I reckon Class 6 was a failure.
What was that?
There.
Or maybe the leather-clad girl and the other greens are Class 6. Oh.
What the heck is that?
Did the other guys just go straight past us?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
Yeah, I assumed as much. There's always gonna be the character that's more proficient with a certain role. Yeah.
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the circuit, no choice.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
Idios, help us.
Watch out, this is a tough one.
All right.
I speak to everything.
Very well.
Give it up, everyone!
Leave it to me.
Spear up the bum. Didn't I get a cure? Why don't I have a cure? I gave this guy a healing ability, but... Oh, there it is.
Arcus.
Very well.
Different tab, yeah.
My turn!
Did that just hurt me? Or did I... Oh, I regened, right?
Go.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
I'll handle this.
My turn!
Here we go.
Did I do my spell or not? Alright, yeah, it was casting.
Leave it to me.
It may have changed its elemental values now. I best check. It has. Earth and fire.
Arcus, activate!
I'll handle this.
I think Elliot's Master Quartz has tear innately, doesn't it? I'm not sure, but it's on Reen now. In that case, I may have double tear on him.
My turn. All right, let's do this. Leave it to me. Good.
It's my turn.
Ow.
Impossible.
Repetrify him. Resist. Wait.
Here we go.
But he. Alright, he resisted the petrify.
I suppose I should thank you.
God damn it.
Leave it to me.
Why would he? Alright, can I not reach?
Right. Arcus activate. Ha!
Very well.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Thanks.
My turn. Keep it up, everyone.
I'll handle this.
Yeah.
Arcus, activate.
All right.
My turn. There.
Did that mainly to move him. Damn.
My turn.
Keep it up, everyone.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
My turn.
Arcus activate. Huh. Huh.
Counter.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
By the way, light yellow is light, dark yellow is earth. I used to get debated regarding quartz. Yeah, I was asking that earlier. There's also what, dark and time, was there? What did Church say before? Time, space, and mirage.
Focus activate! Ha!
Come on, overkill him, please. Crit. Overkill. Easy. Get good. This is where it gets back up again.
It's precious. We should hurry.
First try. Do we get top scores for taking care of the big bad monster when everyone else just walked past him?
Well, that should be the end of it.
No, it's down but not out.
Giant sword in the back now.
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too spent to go another round with it.
Now we'll be fine.
Guess I have no choice. I'll have to.
Stand back! Here!
Huh? You made it!
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay. I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
And with this many of us, we can just find an opening?
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
She got gun knives.
You?
Gun blades.
Releasing limiter. Take this! Break shot!
An opening!
Go!
Use your digivices to get rid of the black gear. Stop being mean to the poor gargoyle mom.
This one's mine.
Well,
We did it! I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
friendship.
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again.
Told ya. Friendship.
I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking.
So that's what that
Yeah.
was.
Is the 5 months later in the third game or something, Dumpster?
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather
idealistic. Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning. So now you know. And that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not?
They all say no. Nah. No thanks.
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
Tragic backstory? No.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Main character and stuff.
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
The ocean says yes.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too. Any more
The strongest and the foreigner.
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up! I kinda feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to... Your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
There's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now.
Posh trats?
Which leaves just the 2 of you.
Yep.
I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future.
I agree.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alvarea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke. Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick.
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alvarea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass.
Hey, Wee King, welcome back, dude.
Telling me what to do.
Doing well. New game. New evening stream game. How you doing, dude? It's so hard not to spoil anything.
You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is
Chillin'.
going to hand you trophies anymore.
Nice.
We'll see about that.
Thanks again for that raid before, that was immense. That was crazy.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Until one sacrifices themselves for the other.
Oh.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9.
Bit of peer pressure, but yeah.
With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need...
Leather-clad girl, are you spying again? Oh no.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this.
There's gotta be a 6th one, isn't there, that she's not telling them about? Like the previous, like the previous crew in Futurama that died.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
Class 6 either all died or are completely secret.
How do you mean?
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
We need to find the other blonde guy. This song is very familiar to a Shikugan no Shana song. I hope that blonde girl apologises for being a bitch. So warm. They've even got an evil trio that has one girl with an eye patch, just like Shikugan no Shana. Still need to meet the science teacher. Still need to watch Shikugan. It's a great one. Yeah. The first two openings, there may only be two openings actually, I'm not sure. The first two openings are definitely fucking awesome. Kiddie Girls art style. I don't think there's much of it besides actually Shana. She's quite young looking, but it's one of those like she's thousands of years old or something like that. But it plays into the romance of it a lot. It is very good. Hey, we finished it. That was a fun game. How much is the second one? We got a bronze trophy, which is actually a green trophy. The 4th of the 17th month. Go around £15, about 2 days after I bought the first. Oh wait, there's a little bit more left of this game.
All right.
He's got his mother's chin, hasn't he? And everything else.
Time to get going.
Yeah, the third one's very new though, isn't it?
Oh, Rean!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then.
Fourth form is out in Japan already. Oh really? If so, I can post you PS4 game.
He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
No spoilies!
Of course you're gonna get spoilers if you're playing the game.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
Never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually, Class 7's got enough tension as it is, with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats, so I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up it.
I'll certainly do what I can.
Why don't you just go up to her and say, "Why are you being a bitch?" Oh, right.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity.
Alright.
I can't even imagine what it would take.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along.
I'd imagine Leon would want to buy it though, eventually. Like to keep.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory.
I could be wrong.
Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Yep. That's one of my favourite ones.
It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside.
You might be nobles, but we're the special new class.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. We're
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Yo, yeah, well, our two nobles can kick all your noble asses.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside. With
So what's Trials?
Everything.
What's Trails in the Sky like compared to Trails of Cold Steel?
Wow, really?
Is it just a entirely different game and world and setup, like altogether?
Yeah,
Whereas
sorry.
these ones are like sequels of the same like story and world.
Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
It's the same world. It's a couple of years back actually. Oh right, so it's before Cold Steel.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Lysander.
This was
I've never heard
brought about by the
Lysander
conflict
before.
we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors.
Sky takes place in the country to the south of Liberal.
But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Drycles Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Drycles the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Drycles' army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Drycles first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
AP. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP, academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0. What? Every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. When do we become a seed? Thanks to Alyssa's assistance, Rean received the same amount of AP that would have been granted for a correct answer. In future instances, however, AP bonuses will only be given if correct answers are given from the start. Some of the items you get in AP is great.
Nice work, everyone.
There's a bit of an echo
You made it through another
from the game
day of
itself, you mean? You can hear the game, I know, yeah.
In case you've been living under
There's
a
not
rock,
much I can do with that.
forget that tomorrow is your first
Well,
free day.
we're in the military academy with a founder called Draco the Lionheart. Hey, Exia23, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the group. No Final Fantasy 8 references whatsoever.
You what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
She reminds me a lot of Anko.
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one. So feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you... A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days.
Are you playing it as well? Nice.
Probably check on that.
I'm enjoying it so far. We've got Dumpster and Leon who have played this, and Sushi, a person called Hyper Sushi was around who's played this before as well.
I'll be certain to do so.
I'd cuddle and sleep all day with Sensei.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next.
Dumpster gave a potion to the injured Clobberpuss. Sky was originally... Oh yeah, Church has played this as well. Sky was originally on PC and PSP in Japan. When they localized it, it was put on Steam. Okay, nice. I like when they put portable games onto consoles.
Practical. What does that entail exactly? It's part of your combat kit.
One day we'll get Crisis Core on like Steam or PlayStation 4 or not PlayStation 5.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Went through Cold Steel games earlier this year actually, back in early April. Did they localize it on PSP? But just the first two games for Trials in the Sky. I played Cold Steel 1 and immediately played the next 6 Legend of Hero games I could find.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important...
Yeah, I'm currently playing this and Disgaea, which are both new games for me, and I'm enjoying them both.
About a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
We all have to join a club, like the basketball.
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise.
He was ordering the nobles. Ha. Actually started today on the Sky Games on a whim last year I actually started this on the Sky Games on a whim last year in August. Trials in Sky 3 was localized, I think, because my brother owned Trails in the Sky Games. 3 is localized on Steam, but yeah, I fell into the rabbit hole the moment I started on Trails in the Sky last year. Nice, I played 1, 2, Sky 1, Sky 2, 3, Sky 4. Wait, so Sky 3 isn't. Although I watched someone play the Crossbell games on Steam. On stream. Damn, you got it. Yeah, he played the Japanese one. Wait, we are actually choosing clubs. Of course he's a violinist, he's a bard. I expected him to go to Poetry Club. Hope we get to choose. I discovered the series through Japanese ads on a game featured CS2. It just so happened to that I could pre-order Cold Steel 1 for the PS3 when I looked it up. Nice. Wasn't planning to start off the Cold Steel games till sometime later this year after I finish the 4th game in the series, the first game of the Crossbell arc. The moment Cold Steel 4 got announced to be localized, I was like, nah, I have to get through it now. I think there's English localized mod recently with the first Crossbell game. What is Crossbell? Is Crossbell another game by the same makers? Like 2 weeks ago got released unofficial. So, we're planning on 7 remake in April, but local game store that pre-ordered it got closed down. Oh, that sucks. So my answer to that was play Trials. Well, so far I'm enjoying this more than 7 remake, and I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan. It's another arc with the Trials series. So there are 3 arcs in Legend of Heroes. Alright. I only got it because it was on sale and someone kept going on and on about it, so I asked who it was and if he enjoyed the series. Crossbell Sky Cold Steel. It was due to start my stream 2 hours ago, but real life shit happened. Just checked my poll and was a freeway tie, so done random selection wheel with the 3 games on it. Dark Chronicles 1. Yes! The one I voted. There were 3 arcs for Legend of Heroes Trials series. Crossbell was a 2-game arc released between Sky and Cold Steel. They haven't been localized yet. I love the first 2 Cold Steel games, and you're currently on Erebonia with Cold Steel games. So, would I have been better off starting with Sky or Crossbell? Does it matter? Does it matter at all? Would have helped if you start on the Sky games. No, I think Cold Steel 1 and 2 are the best intro to the series. Others haven't got voice acting and stuff. Yeah, that's true. If the others haven't got voice acting, it probably would have took me longer to get into them. I'm a sucker for voice acting because I don't like reading all the time. You can honestly be good with Cold Steel games alone. Would miss some references. Yeah. Okay, not too important. Just extra flavour. alongside the events of 1 and 2. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that with Hacker's Memory, Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, where they took place like on the same exact timeline. I need to save it. Go to student council room. I need somewhere to save because it is bedtime. Don't forget you owe me a kiss on the cheek, remember? Don't forget! Don't forget. You can save any time. Excellent. That was fun. I enjoyed that. We'll be playing more of this tomorrow night. Only on the cheat though, Vince? Well, that's what she promised, and I wouldn't want her to do more than what she promised. Unless she wanted to. Hey, Stuff Crust, welcome in. I recommend playing the previous games for the upcoming Cold Steel 4 though. It's probably the only one where it could detract from your enjoyment of the game. Yeah, I probably won't play the 4th one unless I play like 1, 2 and 3. But whether I'll have the time to play all of Sky and what was the other one again? Crossbow. I'd say before Cold Steel 3 too. I would recommend playing, but if that's an issue, yeah, I could agree with 3, but still think if you can get away with it, 3, 4, and 3. 4 is absolutely dreadful without prior knowledge, so gonna get the official localization of CS4 still or not? Yeah, because it's Excel Cheetos using translations from didn't give good playing experience as it deserves. Sarah is awesome. Anyway, GG's everyone. Yeah, this game was recommended to me from Dumpster and Leon, so it's their fault I'm playing this, and I'm very happy for it. I'm gonna play the Nightmare Plus mod of this on Sunday. This game looks fun though. Hope you're enjoying it, Vincent. I really am. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to watch a Nightmare Plus version of this game done by someone who actually knows the game, then give Dumpster a follow. He streams on the weekends. Otherwise, I'll be streaming on the weekdays. So I'll be streaming tomorrow morning this Gaia 5, and then tomorrow evening this, and so on and so forth until they're completed. Too kind, sir. Blame Dumpster, it was him that told me about it. I've been trying to get people to play Legend of Heroes for ages. You've been preaching. Bloody hell, it's warm here. For anyone new interested, I'll post the link. I post on my Facebook and Discord whenever I'm going live, if that interests anyone. Eventually I will upload stuff to my YouTube VODs as well. I've got a list of things that I need to upload tonight actually. Sonic and Disgaea. Like 4 of each episode. Right, thank you everyone for hanging out. This has been Better than I expected, in all honesty. I didn't expect much. Like the better looking anime game, usually the worse the gameplay. But this has surprised me, and I've enjoyed this. Shooting Cell. Just said it was good. Got it cheap. Ah, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Right. Nighty night, everyone. I'll see you all again. Bye bye.